while themes are not the reason we read stories, they're the reason stories resonate with us. The theme of a story, if it's a good story, if it's a well-crafted theme, it's the theme of the story that will shape us. The characters, the world, the writing will draw us in and hold us. But the themes will change how we think and who we are. But when we look at our lives, it's hard to find a cohesive theme or set of themes in our chaotic, painful, disease-filled, death-riddled world. Which makes it seem like the nihilist is almost right. But why is it that the Christian can sing that the old story will be our theme in glory? It's not a new story that contradicts what the world has set up. It is the old story that resounds until the end and whose theme resonates throughout the halls of eternity. And it is the old story that we will return to, and those who know it best will wish to hear it again and again and again on into forever. Because the old story will be our theme in glory. Why is that? What is the old story, and why will it last forever? Well, in a way, it's every story. Every story is that old story. Every romance of lovers falling in love, falling away, and falling back together is the story of the King of Kings and his bride that he has chosen before time. And then within time, she has fallen away. And so he must go and rescue her to cause them to be reunited. And forever. Every hero that sacrifices himself, the one for the many. Right now I'm thinking of Independence Day, with that old crazy hick flying his spaceship into the aliens to save mankind. The one who was rejected by everyone because he's just a fool, just a madman, and then he becomes the savior. There's a Michael Card song called God's Own Fool, which says, "It seems I've imagined him all of my life as the wisest of all of mankind, but if God's holy wisdom is foolish to men, he must have seemed out of his mind." This is Quentin Tarantino, this is Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino, stepping out of the Gran Torino and raising his hand to be gunned down by the gangsters so that they would be taken off the streets to save the community by his sacrifice. This is Optimus Prime facing Megatron one-on-one and dying, but with his death, giving the key to victory over to his friends. This is the king returning from a faraway land to his home, where he wins the war and retakes his throne. This is a weak, beaten down hobbit climbing to the top of the mountain, needing help to get there, to destroy evil at its core. The old story is every story, every good story, every story that resonates with anything true, anything lovely, anything pure. It is the old story for those who know it best. But there's another reason. Because it is at the foot of the cross that all of life finds its theme. All of the chaos, all of the madness, all of the meaninglessness, hevel, smoke, vapors under the sun culminate, rise together in a swirling cloud of, oh, there's a dead bird now, of beautiful meaning at the cross. Because at the cross, we find our theme. Because at the cross, we find the reason for everything. It is the glory of God. It is the love of God. It is the wrath of God, the justice of God, the mercy of God. Because like the mercies of God fall down on us like rain every day that we breathe again, every breath, every glance of the eye, every moment with family or loved ones is mercy. At the same time, every death, certainly every death of a non-Christian, every pet dying, every bird flying into a windshield is a result of the fall. And not just a result of the fall, but when a Christian dies, when a Christian dies, that is their last taste of the fall before glory. And so the fall and all of its ramifications, all of the wrath, all of the justice, all of the brokenness of our world finds its meaning in its redemption through Christ. And then all of the good things in life, all of the justice being served, the mercy being doled out, all of the kindness being showed, all of the fruit trees blossoming in spring, and all of the clouds pouring forth rain, are each one bought at the cross. Flowing to, pointing to, derived from, it doesn't matter which direction it flows, it all finds its center at the cross. It all finds its theme. And so that is why the old story will be our theme of glory. Because it's always been the theme. Since Adam walked with God in the garden, since the stars were kindled in deep heaven, the cross, a lamb slain before the foundation of the world, has been the theme, the story, the whole point of all of it. And so that is why, that is what will resonate throughout time and through the end of it on into eternity. And we will chase down that theme forever. Bye, everyone. Keep telling that old story.